Hey guys, so today I want to talk about the difference between struct and class, and I want to primarily focus on the performance side. So, yeah, let's cut to the chase. Struct is a lot faster than class. Just memorize this. And there are like several reasons behind this, and the main reason is that struct is a value type as opposed to class being a reference type. So, what does it mean? So, value type usually gets value type not usually value type gets stored in the stack space, whereas reference type, so class, gets stored in the heap space. And another thing to memorize if you're a computer science like a graduate, or like if you're attending computer science like a major right now, you would probably know that stack is a lot faster than heap space because stack stack is allocated at the cache memory, so which is like right next to the CPU. So there's like very like little space in between those, so it's like super fast for CPU to just like reference to it. And also, heap space does a lot of like a bookkeeping for their like a memory address and stuff like that. So it gets a lot complicated. Well, anyway, yeah, let's get back to the chase. So struct fast because it's stored in the stack space, and class slower, relatively slower, because it is stored in the heap space. So when a value type, so struct, gets passed around, rather than like referring to a space in like a memory, so like basically a pointer, refer to a pointer, compiler just makes a copy of it and then just like shove that in like it in there. So, and like people might ask, oh, like if it's copy operation, like wouldn't that be like more expensive when it comes to like CPU time? Well, that's what I thought too, but but in real life, it's a lot faster. It's a lot faster than going through some kind of like a virtual table for like some kind of memory location and going through like those. So what I prepare for today for like exercise is so I will be making like a two sort of like identical data structure. It does the same thing. It holds the same value, whatever. But one is a struct and the other one is a class. And I would like to run them like many times and see how long it takes to like complete the operation using like friendly XC, what is it, like a test that Xcode gives you out of the box. So let's get into it. First, I want to first I want to explain like what I'm doing. I want to like give you a little bit of an overview of this int class and int struct. As you can see, they both have value inside, and init function, like they're pretty much the same. And I declared function plus function for both class and the struct. And as you can see, it basically gets the what is it x dot value, so class's value here and another value here, make another class and then just return it. And same thing goes for int struct as well. So let's jump on to struct versus class test. So please don't mind this generic versus extensional thing. I tried making some videos about it, but I realized that I did not study enough, or I don't understand enough to like make a YouTube video out of it. So like that might actually come later on. So right now, this is not 300 million times. I was gonna do it 300 million times, but it was way too slow. So I don't want to like bore you guys with my like longer video. So I'm just gonna comment this out. So basically, we are making so we made a int class variable x here, and then we are making another int class, and then kind of like adds on top of it for one, two, three, for many times, and then I'm gonna comment this out, and then I'm going to uncomment this, and we're going to compare the performance between those two. All right, let's get on to it. Oh, before we do that, this is really important. Go to your project setting, and then whatever your target is. Right now, I'm going to be running this the test cases UI not UI unit test. You want to go to build setting, and then search for this whole, and then make sure everything is a whole module compilation, and optimization level should be optimized for speed. Yeah, sorry about the little technical difficulty right there. There was an error with the input file, so I had to just like copy paste everything and then like make another project. But everything should stay the same. So what I'm going to do right now is to comment out this struct part, and then I'm gonna run this one right here. And then I'm going to record how long it takes to complete this task right next to the class test case like comments right here. Should take about 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 seconds or something like that. Or more. Oh, there you go. So we have come on, show the baseline. So we have 1.65 second for class operation, and then I'm going to uncomment this and measure how long it takes to perform the same task using struct. Okay, oh wow, that was that was very fast. So it took about 0.048 second. And then let's give it a run one more time. See how long it'll take. 0.049 second. There is not much of a difference between like those two run, and let's see if it's gonna be the same for class as well. And again, waiting for 10-15 seconds for getting this one done. 1.6, 41 seconds. So they're pretty much within the same like acceptable like margin area. But as you can see, using class is a lot slower than using struct. So you might ask, when do I get to use class as opposed to like struct? So like I told you, class is a reference type, meaning that when class gets initialized, it gets initialized in the heap space. It's like a floating somewhere. So everything else in the other aspect of your application can basically refer to it. For instance, let's say you have let me actually scroll this down just a little bit. Let's say you have multiple different views right here, and they need to like display the very same data. And then let's say you have some button that changes everything all at once. If you're using struct, every single data that gets passed onto individual view will be a copy of a view. So it does not know what it does not know what this operation does. So you want to use one class to pass on to like every single one of these views, and then you can manipulate that class in the heap space, and then as long as these are listening to it, like these will get updated automatically. So if you need to manage some sort of a data persistency, you want to use class. Otherwise, it's better to use struct in general. So like I told you, I will do some more study on the difference between classes and like a struct in like some other aspect. Let's say like inheritance and stuff like that. And I'll probably want to like move on to explaining what what the alternative to those kind of thing is, because you know, like class being slower is generally not recommended. So so the alternative to that is protocol oriented like a programming, and I'll do some more study on it. And when I feel more confident in talking about it, I'm gonna make another video. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching this video, and you guys have a good day.